a mother knows that her baby's going to wake up in the middle of the night and want to eat, does that mean she's causing the baby to wake up?
No, but I don't think
Stop. That's the answer.
I want to push against the idea that humans have free will. I think if there is
Hold on.
Yeah.
Are you freely saying that?
I don't think so, no.
All right, then we have nothing to debate, because I'm just debating a robot.
Well, I'll push past that for a second.
Okay.
I think if there's...
Who will push past it? The laws of physics or you?
Well, I think there's a bit to get into here.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
I won't interrupt anymore. Go ahead.
Thanks, I appreciate that. So I think if there's, particularly if there's an omniscient God, I think it's impossible for humans to have free will. I think because if there's omniscient God, God has perfect knowledge of all choices that all humans will make. I think a good definition of free will is a choice is made freely if and only if it is possible for that person to have chosen differently. And so take any choice, for instance. Let's say God knows you will choose to read the scriptures on your 40th birthday. And then on your 40th birthday, you don't read the scriptures. You choose not to read the scriptures. There's a contradiction here where God knows that you would read your scriptures, but you didn't read your scriptures. And so God is then fallible. And so I think with that in mind, if God has a perfect knowledge of all of our choices, it would be impossible for us to make a choice outside of what he knows we will do, and therefore it is impossible for us to choose differently than we do choose.
Let me ask you a question. Just because a mother knows that her baby's going to wake up in the middle of the night and want to eat, does that mean she's causing the baby to wake up?
No, but I don't think
Stop. That's the answer. Just because God knows what we're going to do doesn't mean he's causing us to do it.
I don't think the problem is causal. I think it's, going back to the definition, it's a matter of, like, epistemology. It's a matter of, it doesn't even, like, it could be you cause. It could be you make the choice.
Then you have free will.
If it's impossible for you to choose otherwise, which if you agree...
No, if you had chosen otherwise, God would have known that. He would have known you would have chosen the other option.
But then if he knows in advance, he
knows what you're freely going to do. He's not causing you to freely do it.
Yeah, I don't think God has to cause us to do these things in order for free will to not be compatible with omniscience. It's just a matter of if we accept that definition, and we do accept, the premises and logic I've laid out here, that, like, if God knows you will do something, it's impossible to do other than the thing that he knows you will do.
But the reason he knows you're going to do it is because you freely chose to do it. If you had chosen the opposite, he would have known that. So you have the free will to do whatever you want to do, but God knows what choice you're going to make. You still have free will.
Yeah, I'm not sure that pans out, because when you're a child, like, think of like a newborn baby, and God knows what that person is going to do on their 40th birthday, and so God can look at that baby and point out all of the decisions that baby is going to make, and then we look at that baby and we say, you have complete control over your life, but that doesn't work out with the idea of that baby, it doesn't work with that definition of free will. A choice is free if and only if it is possible to choose otherwise.
It is possible to do otherwise. See, God's outside of time, so he knows the end from the beginning. Maybe another illustration will help. Not a perfect one, but let's suppose you love football, you're away one Sunday, and you have NFL tickets, so you tape all the games, or you TiVo all the games, whatever, and then on your way home, you were going to elect to watch one of the games, but your friend texts you the final score, and you go, I didn't want to know the final score, I wanted to watch it as if it were live. So now you turn the game on anyway, and you start watching it. You already know the outcome. Does that mean the players on the field don't have free will?
Well, no, but I think...
They still have free will. I got to move on.
Yeah,
all right?
no worries.
Thank you.
Thank you, Frank.
Thank you. God bless you.